This is the first home in Cebu, Philippines that is completely self-sustaining. Designed in 2005, this earth, wind and sun compound took 2 years and $148,000 to build. The owner hopes that this property demonstrates how to heal the earth by generating renewable energy from the sun and the wind. And that's not all. The occupants also live off the organic foods grown on the property. This is possible because of a little-known process called vermicomposting. What happens during this process is that the home's daily refuse is put aside instead of being discarded. The owner also makes a special trip to the market every day to collect an extra ton of rubbish. Most of the scraps are shredded and mixed with sawdust before placing in the most unexpected of places, worm beds.
This bed measures about 1.2 meters by about 6 meters. And it can carry about 1,000 kilos of garbage. Now what we do here is that we just put the garbage in here and let it compost for about 25 days. After 25 days, the worms will now start going in. Okay? And what they're going to do is to eat this garbage, decomposed garbage. After 20 days, okay, we are ready to harvest it. From waste, it's converted into cash. I'll show you the worms. These are the worms, and these are the worms that will eat the composted garbage and that will produce and that will give this vermicast. So we sell this for 500 peso per kilo.
Garbage can be recycled into something useful. This is the best solution to one of Philippines' biggest environmental problems, overflowing waste dumps. Less than 5% of the country's waste is incinerated or buried. The rest end up in hazardous landfills like Smoky Mountain. The results of vermicomposting are these chilies and melons. Rubbish has been transformed into rich fertilizer for the plants.
It's more sustainable because it's a cycle. We have our waste, okay, we process it for composting, for soil, let's say fertilizer. We plant, okay, then we harvest, then we eat, and back again.
But that's not the only area that the home and family is self-reliant in. Courtesy of a biogas digester that was installed 3 years ago, rubbish that does not go into the vermicomposting process goes to the pigs, literally. The animal's waste is then processed into methane gas for cooking. For a home this size, the electricity bill would normally come up to about 7,000 pesos or $150, but the owners came up with a brilliant idea to halve the cost. By designing the house in a special way, only natural light is needed during the day to illuminate the house. When night falls, more than 100 of these lamps that are made out of recycled materials like bottles and containers light up the spaces.
If you're going to look at the house, you have a lot of holes here. The purpose of this one is to let the air come in and air comes out. And you don't have to use a lot of air conditioning or electric fan to cool the area.
Thoughtful design and construction can minimize the impact we have on Gaia. It's been estimated that green buildings or buildings designed for environmental sustainability can reduce energy and water consumption by up to 70%.